Hello everyone, it's M4J here and welcome back to the M4J Network here on openttd. We are still in the middle of our total train replacement. Every single train bar the Transrapid. In fact, I can show you through, that's not the right window at all. I'm still getting used to the UI being absolutely massive right now. So yeah, every single train except the three here on the Blue Lagoon, like I showed you last time, and also the Transrapid and the depot, I don't know what you call these, the depot route templates basically. So this one, for example, goes between Drunnington Train Care and Guard City St Elizabeth, although some of the orders are invalid. So actually that kind of answers the question I was going to ask at the start of this episode, which was, should I just get rid of all of these and then I can remove that new GRF as well? And I think the answer to that is yes. I will remove all of them because at the end of the day we're basically doing a complete reboot and rewipe anyway, so it makes sense. Anyway, you join me over here at Guard City Punfingford Airport. One of the things I'm doing today as well is redoing the way that these planes work. So you'll see, I'll show you on screen right now because this segues nicely into what we're actually doing today. So if I turn off scheduled dispatch for a second, turn that off, replace this with 60 minutes on the clock. These are going to be 20 minutes exact. You can see where I changed, oh, that's something else I forgot to mention. I changed the ticks per minute on the advice of master trams. They were previously 1870, they are now 1860, otherwise known as 1860. The reason I did that again was just to make things easier. 1860 is divisible by 60, whereas 1870 isn't. Although it's messed up my departure times here, so again it's a good thing that I actually completely wiped the schedule and started again, because this would drive me up the wall otherwise. I think for now I'm just going to leave this. I'm going to find a script that's going to fill these in for me, because at the end of the day it's not the worst. There is something, yeah, here, assigned schedule. This is something I'm going to have to learn how to use, I feel, because I feel like that's going to be really, really useful. But right now, I haven't a clue how that would work. So if anyone knows, let me know in the comments, or join the Discord and let me know there. That'd be really, really helpful. But on to today's episode. So we're not faffing around with planes as such, we're faffing around with where the planes land. This is Guard City Punfingford Airport. We've got Terminal 1 in the middle, Terminal 2 to the south, Terminal 3 to the north. Very nice, lovely eye candy, looks awesome. Now, if the mouse wheel works, there we go, scroll out, follow the line up here, and this is Warnbridge Airport. No eye candy, looks god-awful. We're going to fix that today, and we're going to fix that, hopefully, by taking this airport here, and we're going to leave the airport as its current size, but we are going to, I believe there's a way of doing this, turn it round. I was going to say, I could have sworn I had, oh there you go, default orientation, 90 degrees rotated. That's what we're going to do. So the planes are going to take off and land heading north south. That is the plan. Although, if I do the maths, so the default is they will arrive. Actually, if we use, yeah, so it doesn't matter. Actually, they'll take off and land both north and south. So that's fine. That's what I'm going to do today. So we're going to redo the bus stops. We're going to do we're going to redo the bus stops. We're going to redo the truck stops. We're going to redo the airport itself. We're not going to change too much right now about the station. The station's pretty much going to remain as is, because it was working fairly well, all things considered. Eventually, we are going to build this northern metro line to somewhere. I've no idea where, but I would like to get it done. Might build some little towns and villages along the route here and have the train stop there. One other thing I didn't show you, and I think I'll be able to do it here maybe. If not, I'll build one quickly. We looked at the trains that were available to us now with BR set. And one of the things I never actually showed you was the third rail vehicles. So yeah, one of the things as well I'm going to do is, so all these here, this is UK RS2 and UK RS2 Plus. I'm going to remove these because I'm not using them. There's no point having them. They just clog up my my screen here. But yeah, we've got these all of these vehicles from the 411s down, these are all third rail vehicles. So we can ignore some of the obvious ones, like, you know, the 450 is a bit too recent, 2003. The 444s, 2005. The 442s, though, they're from 88, so we can have those. But, you know, things like the 455s, 456s, there they are. 507s, 508s, we can have all of those. We can also have the, you know, the 423s, the 422s, all the way up. So yeah, we can have all of those. But I'm gonna stop talking now, and we're gonna get started on this airport project. Let's go. Alrighty then, everybody, this is where we're at for the airport. So it doesn't quite conform to modern airport regulations. I'm sure there are people already in the comments who have spotted that, but for the most part I think this is pretty much okay. I'm just changing where this gate is here because I feel like it should be that and then a fence still and then the tanks. In fact, if that went into something as well, that would be useful. Maybe I'll just have it go around like that, and then actually, yeah, I'll just do that because then you can't see whether or not it's actually attached properly or not. So if I do this and this, and then build that one there, we'll have that one across the back. I think there's a way of putting this tower on concrete rather than what is it? It's animations, isn't it? No? What is it? Is it buildings? Nope. Terminals? No. Gates? Where is it? Was it underground tiles? It might well be underground tiles looking at it. I have no idea what that's under, but when I find it again I'll move it so that it is the right thing. Yeah, that's a mystery. That's a total mystery. Maybe it is under buildings. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Derp. And bam. Done. Right. So yes, we've got two runways here at Warnbridge. We've got runway 36L, 36R, and 18L, 18R, obviously depending on which way you come in. I believe that's right. It has been a while since I studied aerospace engineering at university, and we did do airport operations. You know, things like how ATC towers function and things like that. But I think for the most part, this is pretty accurate. The runways are good, the taxiways are good. The signs probably aren't, these little things here, because I just didn't really know how to work with the space that I've got. Speaking of space, I would have loved to have removed this hill and given myself more room to build another terminal over here, but just didn't have the space. Warnbridge Airport, it's a big station. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a big airport. You know, you think about the Heathrow stations, there are a lot of them, but they're all two platform on each line. They're not massive necessarily. This is kind of the opposite. It's a small airport but a big station. It's a major interchange whether or not the airport exists or not. That's irrelevant in my opinion. And that spreads over to the bus. So this is annoying me, the fact the bus station is poking through the hangar here. There might actually be a way of fixing that even. And I believe it's to do with layers. So if I was to grab this layer and stick it there, maybe? No? Let's just try. I thought it was to do with layers, but maybe it's not. In that case, I have no idea. Again, if anyone knows, let me know. That'd be useful. If not, I'll just remove it and we'll have it at open air. And already I'm tempted to do that, so that might be what ends up happening for next time. The land here, I'm going to let it grow back. You know, the grass grow and all that stuff. We put trees in the middle here because I thought that would look nice, but I've tried to keep it as far away from the runways and taxiways as possible because you don't want a branch sucked into the engine. And other than that, I think that will actually do it for this episode, believe it or not. I don't feel like we've had a long run here. I've only been recording for 3/4 of an hour, but once it's all sped up and things like that, I think this will be a pretty good episode run. I do have a list. By the time this video comes out, that list may have been published, of episode ideas and the kind of things I want to do in the order in which I want to do them for this this series. So head over to the Discord if you want to check that out. Otherwise, I think we're going to start some flights from here. Maybe just now we'll do a test flight down to Punfingford, just to see. In fact, I will in fact do that just to see how well this works. If I go introduction date, obviously we've got the Zeppelins and stuff at the bottom. What am I looking for? Something small like a 737-200. That's good. We'll grab one of those and we'll very quickly go here, and in between a quick flight down to, I think we'll go Terminal 2 to be honest, for something like this. And you are going to be unload and no loading. Yep, there we go. You are going to be service. And if we do the timetable quickly, I think it's going to be, so obviously here it's going to be, oh, automated set automatically. I have to turn that off. 60 minutes in the hangar, 20 at each end. And, sorry, not 20 at each end, 20 at the start, 20 in the middle, and maybe something like 10 at the end. There we go. Lock all those times, set autofill on, and then scheduled dispatch enable. In terms of flight times, I think I might just do like a, oh, let's see, 5:22, 7:22. It's not going to be a very frequent flight because it is literally just a test. 9:22, 11:22, 13:22, 15:22, 17:22. I might even end up doing this every 3 hours or every 4 hours. 19:22 and 21:22. I think that'll be the last flight of the day. Now I think the way the schedule works here is you can add like peak hours and things like that, and then swap your trains between them maybe, or your vehicles between them. So if I hit add there, it should come up with like schedule 2 of 2. But I'm not gonna bother with that right now. It's a bit too much to worry about for this. I am, however, going to set this plane to go just as a test. There we are, and I'm going to keep an eye on all of this stuff, and I'll report back my findings next time out as to whether or not this has worked. Because obviously I want, excuse me, I want the airport to be fairly successful. So if you can see here, we have got vehicles coming in and out. We've got the coach, which I'd forgotten about until just now, when a coach actually came up here and pulled into the terminal. I was like, oh yeah, I actually have a coach between Guard City and here. We'll come back to that in the future. I want to get the coaches running again. I want to get the ships running. I know I've made a lot of promises in the overview series that I've now got to deliver on, which is one of the reasons why this series is back. But yeah, I've got a really long list of things I'd like to do. Do feel free to head over to the Discord and check it out. Hopefully by, like I said, by the time this episode is published, it will be on there. Otherwise, thank you very much everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you're enjoying the series so far, drop those comments down below with ideas for future episodes, and head over to the Discord so you can see what I've got planned as well. Besides all that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and until next time, I will see you soon.